Hello Tauruses, welcome to your mid-month tune-up. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If it resonates, consider personal reading. Rates info, email or below, just send me an email. We can go ahead and set that up. Also, if you are a Taurus cusper, if you were born on a cusp, check out my cusp reading I have for August. If you like it, and then that'll give you an indication that maybe I should consider doing it monthly, okay? Otherwise, Holy Spirit, Angels, Divine Guides, Universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Taurus's middle of August 2019? What do you see? What do they need to know to help them reach your higher ground, become closer to the universe and closer to divine? Any messages that you have for Taurus for middle of August 2019 would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Taurus, middle of August 2019. What do you see? What do they need to know? General energies. Middle of August for Taurus, please. General energies. Middle of August for Taurus. Five of Wands in reversed. Okay. Check out my playlist. My compatibility readings are in there. So are my 2019 Sun Moon predictions. Challenge. Nine of Cups in the upright. Also check me out on social media. Facebook, Insta, where I upload my weekends and my weeklies. I'm on the Instant Go app. If you need a quick answer to a question, $4.98. It'll be, and you'll get it in 24 hours. Advice position, Two of Cups in the upright. And then moving forward, we have the King of Cups in the upright, moving forward out of the middle of August, forward from this reading. Okay, and then if you would consider liking, sharing, subscribing, I would really appreciate that. It really helps me out. Alrighty, I got journey as the first thing that I got from this. I feel like it's a journey to find your happiness, but I feel like it's an emotional journey, okay? And I feel like there's levels to it to get to that maturity, because I see that over here as you move forward. And the general energies with the Five of Wands are reversed. So I see you coming out of being conflicted within, okay? I don't know what that conflict is about. I mean, sometimes it's conflict with other people and rivalry and are coming out of that. But I don't. I feel like it's conflict within yourself, because the Indian, or whoever this dude is on this card, he looks very meditative. He's looking down, he's meditating. So I almost feel like he's going within, and whatever, conflict or isn't working or isn't ticking or working out, he's sitting there trying to figure it out because he's over it. Alrighty? And the reason why you might be kind of dealing with whatever you're conflicted about or what you have going on within yourself, like how many times can I say conflict and conflicted in 5 minutes, right? Because we have this Nine of Cups here in the challenge position. So, you're having your challenge is feeling emotionally fulfilled. You don't feel that 100%. You're not feeling abundant. You're not feeling successful. Whatever it is, you're just kind of flatlining right now. I guess that's the best way to put it. And this happiness seems to elude you. You can't find, that piece of the pie that really kind of fills your cups. Okay, and with the Nine of Cups, I don't even think you're not asking for the entire world, because it's the Nine of Cups. If you wanted the whole world to be the 10, but you're just trying to be happier, I feel like. So advice here is the Two of Cups. Now the Two of Cups is about connecting to somebody who is your mirror. Somebody who sees things like you do. Somebody who's very aligned. Somebody who's the yin to your yang. Someone who is the crooked pot to your crooked lid, as my sister puts it. And I feel like the advice here is to try to, find that person. Now, this does not have to be a romantic reading, even though the Two of Cups can be about that. But I feel like they're saying the advice is to put your focus on better connections with a person, or better connections with people on an emotional level. So maybe you're connecting with people on different levels, physically or carnally or financially or from a business aspect. But they're kind of saying, find this person or find these people that really, you're happy, you're giddy, you know, butterflies, if it's romantic, or just you're really looking forward to seeing somebody, because they're so much like you. And I feel like they're telling you to kind of seek that out. Now, we haven't pulled clarifiers yet, but that's what I'm getting. But I'm feeling like I said, this is a journey where you let go of the conflict. The challenges you're kind of finding out, gee, I'm not happy. What can I do to make myself happier? And I'm not implying that you find happiness within a person. I don't feel like you have that mirror of you. Maybe you're a misunderstood individual and you feel like nobody gets you. So maybe it's a matter of finding that person that gets you on whatever level, so that you can be, you know, happier. King of Cups here is how you're going to move forward from this reading. And I love this King of Cups in this deck because there's definitely a maturation, because this woman looks very pensive. She's really thinking about things, what she wants, how she's going to go about it, how she's going to become fulfilled in life. And I mean, that could be a male since it's the king, but whatever. I like that it's very, and then she has this cup here, and she's not really, and that could be the 10th cup from here, actually. But she's not really obsessed about filling it. She has something in her cup, but she's not really thinking about, you know, she's not holding it out in desperation. She's just casually kind of gripping this cup like, yeah, I know there's something here, but, and pensive is what I'm thinking of. Thinking about how to get there. And that's a maturity that comes along with the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is, you know, not getting lost in your emotions, being able to, you know, get a handle on them. But I don't know, I need to pull clarifiers on this because this is really, really muddy to me. Why is this 5 wands here in reverse for Tauruses? Who is this person? What's this energy in regards to general energies for Tauruses? Middle of August. Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please. 5 of Wands in reversed. Person, personality. Queen of Pentacles in reversed. I don't know why. No idea why. I just got Interview with a Vampire. Like the movie. No idea what that was about. I don't know if someone's watching it, if someone's reading the book. It's by Anne Rice, isn't it? I don't know if there's a scene from there, but that's why I just had pause. I just got an Interview with a Vampire. Brad Pitt might be watching this. Tom Cruise. I don't know. That's what I got. So anyways, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the World card in the upright. That's an old movie too. And the 5 of Swords in the upright. Okay, so one of the conflict that you're dealing with is you used to have, you're letting go of fighting and winning. You're letting go of this fight to be right. This is apparently something about yourself that you feel is not conducive to meeting like-minded people or meeting people who you can emotionally connect with. I feel like you realize that being like this was a very strong personality trait you had, and it wasn't getting you what you wanted. This is good. So I do see that you're dealing with internal conflict here. The World card here is telling me that you're really kind of surveying everything. You're looking at life's lessons and looking back. She's actually looking back. And being like, okay, well, I learned everything from this. Look at how far I've come in regards to, you know, look at all this stuff that I have learned in this lifetime, in this chapter. And now I'm ready to, you know, move forward to a new chapter with everything that I've learned, to a new set of challenges. The World card to me is like shutting the book, putting it back on the shelf in the library, and taking out another book and learning from and educating yourself from that by reading it. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You might have another conflict you might have had, or where you were conflicted. You might have made practical matters, financial matters, that put precedent over other people, and that's where you were having problem connecting with people. So I mean, I like this. I feel like you guys are doing a little bit of soul searching, sort of figuring things out, and how you've been, how it affects your surroundings, how it affects your relationships, how it affects your connections to people. Okay, why is this Nine of Cups here in the challenge position? And it might have just been because this Nine of Cups that you just woke up one day and you're like, I'm just not happy with how I'm conducting myself in my life. I'm not happy with what I'm manifesting. I'm not happy with what I'm attracting. Why is this Nine of Cups here in the upright for Taurus? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for this Nine of Cups. Because if happiness is eluding you, okay. So the challenge is having pause and realizing, okay, the way that I've been just isn't really working for myself. Do I want to keep on doing this? Is this going to lead to success? It was a challenge having this and considering this and wondering, you know, should I continue putting work into myself? Is it me? Is it other people? Okay. Another challenge is I see the Two of Swords here. So, you know, that's the damned if I do, damned if I don't card to me. Kind of a feeling of no matter what I do, it's a little self-defeating. And maybe that's why happiness is eluding you, or was eluding you, or is probably. You know, it's just the attitude of no matter what I do, it's never right. And that can be really kind of self-defeating. And the Chariot card here is an upright, which is the card of Cancer, if that resonates. But the Chariot card is about being very focused and determining on new goals, okay? And not letting anything stand in the way of reaching that goal. You're point A, your goal is point B, and you're very fixed and determined on getting there, whether it's happiness or what have you. But since it's in the challenge position, you're having a hard time kind of doing that. Why is this Two of Cups here in the upright? And maybe you do need to have a connection with somebody to be happy. Maybe you're that type of person that when you're single and you're alone, you're just you're not at your best. You function better in a relationship or in a friendship, or, you know, with a close companion. Why is this Two of Cups here in the upright? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Two of Cups in the upright. Okay, the Six of Wands. The Six of Pentacles. God, Six of Swords in the reverse. The Justice card in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. All right, so to me, these are past connections that you've had that you're kind of basing things on. You've had relationships that haven't been fair. You know, have had relationships with people who have blamed you for stuff or had the blame game. But I gotta say connections, relationships, partnerships, whatever. Connections with people. I don't want this to go down a romantic road. The Wheel of Fortune shows things turning for the worse and feeling you're not in control of your situation. And the Six of Swords in reverse has you kind of going back, picking a scab, so to speak, going back where you shouldn't kind of go back, where there aren't any answers for you. And the advice with that Two of Cups, I just feel like is calling for like a soul makeover. You're well on your way. I mean, I see you kind of figuring things out. But here they're kind of saying your past does not have to define your present. Okay, you can cast off a label anytime you want to. Start thinking too about who would this person be? How would they be? If you start thinking and fake it till you make it. If you start imagining this friend, this person, this confidant, what would they look like? You will start to manifest that person. Because I'm seeing from this, you deserve it. I feel like you're casting off old ways. And I am feeling like some of you function better as a pair than you do singly. Why is this? And that might be something that you kind of realized. Because here's the Queen of Pentacles. She's like a homebody. She sits at home with nobody, you know. She counts her money stacks. And I just don't feel like you are comfortable in that skin. Why is it? So the King of Cups, I see moving forward with this reading, you're going to have a lot to offer somebody whether it's a glorious friendship, a great relationship with a colleague. Why is this King of Cups here in the upright for Tauruses as they move on from this reading? Who is this person? What is this energy? Oh yeah, double King of Cups. See, but I don't feel like this is somebody you're going to meet. I feel like you become the King of Cups. You embody the King of Cups. You're moving forward from this reading in the middle of August, very mature when it comes to your emotions. We have the 10 of Wands in the upright. Page of Wands. Okay, and immediately I got... somebody's trying to make you feel poorly about this. Because the 10 of Wands to me was somebody trying to put burdens on you. So guilt. Somebody trying to make you feel guilty for this. Maybe they knew you as something else, and now that you're changing, they don't want to be left behind. So I feel like they're burdening you with, why are you doing this? You were fine the way you were. That was a weird energy. And this Page of Wands here in reverse to me is they're not communicating it. I got from the Page of Wands that they're not communicating what they're feeling effectively. Okay, so okay, let me put it this way. The way that they're saying things to you, the delivery is not going to go over very well. It's going to be misunderstood, I feel like, because they're frustrated with this change. Now, this could be somebody that you know, and you go ahead and you decide, hey, I don't want to be like this anymore, so I'm going to change, you know, and this friend's like, you know, misery likes company. They have an inability to change. So when you kind of go and do this and reach this level, they're there to kind of like start throwing sticks on you to try to make you feel badly about that, because they don't want to have that self-discovery. It's too much for them. And they feel like you're doing all this, like, they might even, I mean, this is for a small percentage of you, but I feel like for some of you, they might be even goading you a little bit. Like, oh, you're all, like, spiritual now, and, like, you know, like that. Like, taking jabs like that, because they kind of want to bring you down. And they might be burdensome to you, too. Just, you know, some weight you need to cut. Because I feel like moving forward, you're going to be a different person because of all these revelations that you sort of made internally. Alrighty. That was like a hugely spiritual reading. Okay. So if this resonates, consider personal reading. Rates, info, and email are below. Just send me an email. We can go ahead and set that up. What else? Oh yeah, check out playlist, compatibility readings, sun, moon readings are in there. Check me out on social media, Insta and Facebook, where I upload readings. Check me out on the Instant Go app, where I can answer a question for $4.98. You get it in 24 hours. And please don't be like that person, like you ask the genie for one wish and you ask for 3 more wishes. It's one question, one answer. I've gotten a little fluid with that. I have to be more careful with that. And then like, share, subscribe if you could, please. If you did like the video, I will see you in September for your love readings. Adios. Bye.